Let's learn about the calendar and weather, el calendario y el tiempo. We have two learning targets for this unit. The first one, can you name the days, months, seasons, and types of weather in Spanish? And second, can you recognize and write dates using the date rating system from the Spanish-speaking world? First, we're going to start out with weather, or el tiempo. To inquire about how the weather is, you can ask, ¿Qué tiempo hace? ¿Qué tiempo hace? Now we're going to learn several ways to answer this question. First, hace calor. Hace calor means it's hot. Hace frío means it's cold. Hace frío. Hace fresco is it's chilly or cool. Hace fresco. And hace sol means it's sunny. Hace sol. Next up, we have hace viento. It's windy. Hace viento. Llueve. It's raining. Llueve. Está nublado means it's cloudy. Está nublado. And nieva means it's snowing. Nieva. Next, we have a couple ways to describe the weather based on opinion. Hace buen tiempo means it's nice. Hace buen tiempo. And then we have the opposite, hace mal tiempo. This would be when you are describing bad weather. Hace mal tiempo. Next, we have las estaciones del año, or the seasons of the year. First, we have la primavera, which means spring. La primavera. El verano is the summer. El verano. El otoño means fall. El otoño. And el invierno means winter. El invierno. The question on the bottom says, ¿Cuál es tu estación favorita? Which means, what is your favorite season? The way you would respond to this would be, mi estación favorita es, and then fill in the blank with your favorite season. ¿Cuál es tu estación favorita? And mi estación favorita es, and then fill in the blank. Next, we have los días de la semana, or days of the week. Notice that in Spanish, the first day of the week is lunes, or Monday. Please also note that the days of the week are not capitalized, and this happens in Spanish-speaking countries. People don't capitalize days of the week. First, we have lunes, lunes, martes, martes, miércoles, miércoles, jueves, jueves, viernes, viernes, and then the 2 days of the weekend, or el fin de la semana, sábado, sábado, and domingo, domingo. If you're wondering what day it is today, you could ask the question, ¿Qué día es hoy? ¿Qué día es hoy? And to respond, you can say, hoy es, and then fill in the blank. For example, today I would say, hoy es miércoles. If you're wondering what day it is tomorrow, you could ask, ¿Qué día es mañana? Which means tomorrow. Mañana means tomorrow. ¿Qué día es mañana? In this case, I would respond by saying, mañana es jueves, or just es jueves. Los meses del año are the months of the year. Starting out, we have enero. Again, notice that these are not capitalized, and Spanish speakers don't capitalize months of the year as well. Enero, enero, febrero, febrero, marzo, marzo, abril, abril, mayo, mayo, junio, junio, julio, julio. Notice J's are pronounced more similar to H's in English. Agosto, agosto, septiembre, septiembre, octubre, octubre, noviembre, noviembre, and finally, diciembre, diciembre. If I want to ask what the date is today, I would ask the question, ¿Cuál es la fecha? Or ¿Cuál es la fecha de hoy? And one thing to note is that Spanish speakers don't use the same date writing system as we do here in the U.S. If you're responding to the question, ¿Cuál es la fecha?, you use this form here. SL, and then you use the number first, and then say day, and then the month, or mes. So, for example, you could say, es el 16 de diciembre, to mean it is December 16th. Notice the number comes before the month, which is opposite of the date writing system in the U.S. That same rule applies when you're writing a date out digitally. For example, in the United States, to write the 16th of December digitally, we would say 12/16 to mean December 16th. However, Spanish speakers and many other parts of the world use the smallest unit of measurement first, which is the day, the number, and then the month, and then the year. So it would be 16/12. One thing to note is when you are talking about the first of the month, you use the word primero, which means first. Other than that, you just use the numbers that we learned in our last unit.